Putling na udlot ang confirmation sa Commission on Appointment ni DSWD Secretary Erwin Tulfo sa dalawang bagay na nilabas ni Congressman Marcoleta na sa GIP party list. Ayon sa kanya na si Secretary Erwin Tulfo ay enlisted sa US Army. At kung siya po ay enlisted sa US Army, ang makakakuha lamang nito ay ang mga US citizen by birth o kaya ay by naturalization at saka ikaw ay permanent resident sa Amerika. Pangalawang issue, natuklasan po na si Secretary Erwin Tulfo ay may 4 times conviction ng cyber libel. According kay Secretary Erwin Tulfo, ito po ay in line sa kanyang trabaho bilang journalist. Dahil po sa dalawang bagay na yan na nag-question sa citizenship ni Secretary Erwin Tulfo, ang kanyang 4 times conviction ng cyber libel na ayon sa kanya ay on appeal sa Supreme Court. Dahil po sa dalawang bagay na yan, ay muli pinagpaliban ng Commission on Appointments sa pagdinig sa kanyang confirmation. Aroy, Secretary Erwin Tulfo, ikaw pala ay enlisted sa US Army. Ikaw po ay dual citizen. O paano po yan? Hindi po pwedeng dual citizen. Pero may nakapatayang balita, ayon po sa panayam ng Radio Inquirer, inamin ni Erwin Tulfo na ngayon taon lamang niya sinuko ang kanyang US citizenship. Samantala ang kanyang cyber libel conviction naman ay binaba sa isang korte sa Pasay. Sinuko naman pala ang kanyang US citizenship, kaya lang ngayong taon. Dahil siguro nakapwesto siya sa sa DSWD. At sa isa po pong ating balita, tayo po ay nagpapasalamat po sa Republic of India. Ito po sa kanilang kalsada ay ipinangalan po sa ating pong magiting na national hero na si Dr. Jose Rizal. Sabi po dito, in honor of the Philippine national hero, India named one of its streets, Dr. Jose Rizal. It is located sa diplomatic enclave in Chanakyapuri, New Delhi. Dahil po sa 73 years of diplomatic relations ng Pilipinas at saka India since November 16, 1949. Maraming salamat po, Republic of India, sa inyo pong honor na binigay sa amin pong Philippine National Hero.
1992 to 1996. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to be an enlisted personnel in the U.S. Army, either you are a citizen by birth, meaning to say you are a U.S. citizen, or you have acquired U.S. citizenship by naturalization, or that you are a lawful permanent resident. Under what circumstances did you, what is the status of your citizenship when you were enlisted member of the U.S. Army and when you served as inactive military service station in Europe, sir?
Mr. Chair, with all due respect, Congressman Marcoleta, I think the good secretary has asked for the executive session with regard to your
Okay. Okay. And there's another question.
Jump to another question.
My other question, Mr. Secretary, also appears in the report of the Commission. This is the PIR, the Profile Investigation Report, because it is indicated here that you were also convicted 4 times in the RTC in Pasay City. Is this still covered by the executive?
What was requested was only on the citizenship.
Okay.
I can answer that, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Yes, please, Mr. Secretary.
That case is related to my profession as a journalist, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. There was a conviction, that's correct, but it is because of my line of work as a journalist. It's a libel, 4 counts of libel. Same individual, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
What does that exactly mean, Mr. Secretary, if you were convicted 4 times in a case involving a single individual?
It's not 4 convictions, actually it's the count, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, 4 counts of libel that I was convicted by the same individual. I was a columnist and I write a story about the person, about the government official actually, and I have my sources and I was compelled by the court to divulge my sources, but I did not. So it went all the way up to the Court of Appeals and to the Supreme Court, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Yes, that is exactly the point, Mr. Chair. There are 4 counts of libel and you were convicted by the Pasay Court, and on appeal, the Court of Appeals affirmed the conviction all the way up to the Supreme Court. And so, by record, and as it appears in the profile report, Mr. Secretary, it stands as a fact that you were convicted 4 counts of libel. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I admit that there was a case, but it was, like I said, in line with my work as a journalist, and it's one of the hazards of the trade, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Well, of course, you were precisely convicted because of your work. You are a journalist, but that does not change the situation. You can be convicted either way in any other vocation, but the fact stands that there is a conviction. The problem we're trying to stress out here, Mr. Chair, is whether or not his conviction will be an issue in the process of confirmation, because as the Supreme Court enunciated in several cases, Mr. Chair, libel is an offense that involves moral turpitude. And in some other cases disposed by the Supreme Court, there were certain people who were disqualified from holding positions because they have been convicted of crimes involving moral turpitude. This is the dilemma, Mr. Secretary. Of course, I am in support of your confirmation as Secretary of DSWD, and I believe you have just succeeded in proving to our people that you are qualified. But this is a problem that we need to stress out, Mr. Chair. How do we dispose this dilemma before us? Because it is in the report. I could not have asked you this question, Mr. Secretary, if it did not appear in the report submitted to us by the Commission on Appointments. Mr. Chair.
The majority leader.
Yan lamang po ating pong balita ngayon. Huwag pong kalimutan mag-like, share at subscribe sa ating pong channel upang lagi po kayo updated sa ating mga susunod pang mga video. Maraming pong salamat. Ingat po kayo lagi.